The question that I would ask about the ideas that we're sharing today is, how do those ideas, how do those policies, how do those programs get the folks who are closest to the problem closer to power? When the folks who are closest to the pain, who are closest to the problem, people who are living in poverty, when they have an opportunity to exercise consequential agency with other people who are in the situation like them, not only does it actually aid their executive function, constantly asks me to evaluate the situation I'm in, the people I need to be in relationship with to change the situation that I'm living in. There's face-to-face relational work that's happening. And it's also the entire basis of community organizing. So people have also talked about the resiliency that relationships in a community create. I believe that relational work at the heart of that stuff is a key factor to success, and I think we see that every day in our organizing. It costs a lot of money to create programs where you're putting people in front of other people. And I would submit that we have to make the choices about where we're putting our money into programs that are relational. It's not the lack of ideas. However, if we don't have the power together collectively to make that program continue to exist because we know it works, then all the great ideas in the world are not going to get us out of this poverty disease that we have. We have a poverty problem because we have a power problem. So it's very important that we think about what's the story we're telling and who's telling that story. How is it that the work we're doing around a program in King County creates an opportunity for people of color and people in poverty to tell their story, and for them to tell their story as a human being, and to continue to humanize the folks that mostly are not seen as fully human within our society. How do you have to be different in order for poverty to be different or non-existent?